My mother told me that the generation that we live in today does not worship God. These are idol worshipers. They worship idols, celebrities, rappers, entertainers. And these people don't even interact with them.
All right, guys, Old School is back with another one. Believe it or not, I couldn't sleep too well this morning, so I got up, and usually anytime I have something that's heavily on my mind, I have to kind of take action. This topic we're going to talk about this morning, would you pay $30,000 to go see Beyoncé or any other entertainer? Would you forego paying your rent, your car note, buying food formula for your babies to see an entertainer or go to a sporting event? Maybe I am old, but I don't get how you can prioritize a entertainer over your sanity, over the possibility of getting evicted from your apartment or not paying your utility bills or paying your house note. Maybe it's just old school. Maybe I just don't understand. I know a lot of people will disagree with me and say, hey, you need to stop talking about stuff like this because you don't know what you're talking about. But how in the world can you keep your sanity knowing that you have rent coming due, but you chose to pay $20,000, $30,000 to see a person for less than an hour? I've always said I'll wait till it comes out on DVD. Even with the new movies that come out, I still wait till they go to my local Disney channel that I'm paying a subscription for anyway. Makes no sense to me, but I guess that's just old school thoughts. How can we be taken like this? You make someone else rich while you suffer. Why is our mindset like this? I just don't get it. And this one, I can truly say I don't get this one. Why? Somebody out there, please tell me why you would pay $20,000 or $30,000. You forego medical treatment for your child to see an entertainer. And then when after all of the glamour is over with, then you come to realization that what have I done? But yet and still, when that person comes back to town a second or third time, you're scraping up money to try to go see them again. Folks that do that, I seriously think they need help. Because you do not know how to prioritize your life. And I always say, why do we keep making other people rich? That's not how you live, folks. You youngsters, you're the ones I'm talking about. When I say youngsters, you teens and ones in your 20s and maybe even your 30s that are out there spending your last dime for this nonsense. And then you wonder why. And then you blame everybody else. I have a few clips. I'm going to try to cut my clips down to a normal amount. I kind of get carried away sometimes, if you notice. But I'm going to try to keep it within 30 minutes on my clips now. Because as I said, I want you to get the full gist of this nonsense that goes on, that goes on in everyday life. With all that been said, old school's not going to talk you to death. You guys stay blessed. And we're going to get through all of this nonsense. Let's watch this.
Pause! Do you see that chain? Do you see it? This is exactly why I say he better than Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson ain't never had a diamond chain that big in his goddamn life. I'm not making this shit up either. The proof is in the pudding. This shit gotta be at least 500,000. Look at that shit. Man, play the video, man. If I'm being honest, YoungBoy lyrics low-key be hitting harder than Bible verses.
Wait, what?
You can't say I'm not. AI YoungBoy 2 is literally harder than the whole book of Genesis. Say I'm not, I swear to God. Go verse to verse for the books of Genesis and YoungBoy's lyrics. I swear to God, YoungBoy's lyrics gonna hit hard. I'm telling you, God forgive me, but I'm telling the truth. I'm keeping it real. Go listen.
Make no sense, no. Make no sense.
Hold on. Y'all not listening, bro. Do y'all hear that shit? Y'all not listening? He said make no sense. How the do you come up with that shit? He not a regular person, bro. Admit it. Like, y'all not hearing that shit, bro. All that Drake y'all bumping. That shit whack. Make no sense. Who the God damn, play that shit back, bro. Baby, I already told you I'm gonna call you later. I'm listening to YoungBoy right now. God damn. Don't ask for me to pick between you and YoungBoy, because you know you getting left out already. How many platinum plaques you got? Exactly, none. Get the off my phone, man.
Alright, bro, that's enough for YoungBoy for real.
Huh? YoungBoy got 15 cars paid for cash. Ain't you still making payments on this little shit you been having for years? YoungBoy also got 10 baby mamas. You can't even get one. What the we talking? Enough for YoungBoy. Check that shit up and pull off, man. Get on my.
People who damn near worship celebrities or are always in celebrities' business have a different level of mental illness. Like, it is a major red flag to me if somebody can just list down every single thing that is going on in a celebrity's life. You're constantly on the shade room or on spiritual word, or you're always in like celebrity mess or gossip. Like, you'll be trying to have conversations with this person about like maybe crypto, 401k, stocks, properties, businesses, things of that nature. And the conversation kind of flatlines. But as soon as you start bringing up celebrities, they brighten up and they can tell you every single thing about what's going on in that person's life. Stay far away from those people, bro, because there is no substance in that at all. I don't understand how you are so concerned with another person's life that you've never met before. They have no clue you exist, but you know everything they got going on, from the last trip they took to the relationship problems that they got going on to everything. You would think they were best friends or something the way they're talking about them. It's so crazy to me. And I'm not saying don't be in tune with what's going on in the culture, but don't let that be the only thing that you can talk about, right? Like, we live in a cultural society. Like, yeah, it's a lot of things going on. You're going to see the news and things that come up. Yeah, it's okay to be able to talk to that, but to only talk about that is crazy to me.
I'm up here feeling bad for people because, you know, they're struggling to pay their bills. Their job's not paying enough. They got kids to take care of. Lo and behold, y'all out here spending mortgage money and rent money on concert tickets to see somebody who don't give a damn if you dead or alive. They don't even know if you dead or alive, but y'all out here spending all this damn money on them just to see them in concert. Just to see them sing a damn song and dance across the stage. And see, and it's not even just the price of the concert ticket. It's the y'all traveling for this. So y'all got y'all travel fees, y'all outfit fees, y'all hair fees, ticket, nail fees, and so on and so forth. And I am not the one to tell somebody how to spend their money, because to be honest with you, I just really don't care. But one thing I don't want to see is y'all on this goddamn app or in my phone or nowhere else begging for money because you can't pay your bills in March because you done sit up there and spent all this money.
It's crazy to me how much people worship celebrities. Like, these same people are under these celebrities' posts saying happy birthday and congratulations to having a baby and, you know, all of this little stuff. But they won't even say that for somebody they know. They won't even support somebody they know. And it's crazy to me. Like, you do anything for these celebrities. You check in on their life and everything they got going on, but you don't even check on your own people. Like, it's got to be a fine line. Like, yeah, you could like somebody as a, you know, musician, actor, actress, whatever, artist, whatever. But it's gotta come a line where you're like, okay, I can't invest all my time and life on just this one person. Like, they're not that important. They don't even know who you are. So just take the time to just focus on yourself. Like, it ain't bad to check in sometimes, but stay more focused on you.
When they put your shit out for not paying rent.
So this is no excuse, right? Because there are still many of you who support these out of touch people that you're claiming. You guys are buying Taylor Swift's tickets. You're buying Kylie Jenner's stuff, her products, that actually they've shown you what they're going to do with their money, yet you still support them in everything that they do. So you can't be mad when they decide to buy a $75,000 Met Gala ticket for God knows whatever reason, or their own reason, I'll say, and then want them to do better with that money, but yet you are still funding them. I think it's just about waking up to the fact that you have more power than you think, of being the change that you wish to see within the world, regardless if you're struggling or not, because every person, somebody has more than somebody, right? Your dollar is a lot. It's a lot. So I think that we should just stop trying to blame other people for our problems and stop trying to make an excuse for everything, because just as you are trying to hold them accountable, you are just as much held accountable as well. So let's wake up. Let's wake up, people. Let's wake up. You have more power than you think.
The price of concert tickets has skyrocketed to the equivalent of a month's rent to as much as a mortgage payment. Face value tickets may have started out in semi-affordable territory, but as resellers have acquired them, their cost has reached beyond 4 digits as they sweep the market of all tickets, forcing people to buy them at a 3 to 5 digit price. This started when resellers on Ticketmaster sold tickets for Taylor Swift's Eras Tour for as much as $5,000. Concert goers are complaining that the same concert tickets a couple of years ago were only for as much as $100. There has always been a secondary market for tickets on platforms like StubHub and SeatGeek. During on sales, brokers compete with fans for seats with employees or bots, which creates less supply for concert fans, causing a major spike in prices. The average price of a resold Taylor Swift ticket is $1,311. Beyoncé and Bruce Springsteen tickets have soared to $480 and $469. Some Swift tickets for the Eras Tour, however, reached nearly $13,000.
Why do you care so much about people who don't even know you exist? Celebrities, influencers, idols. They were designed to distract you while you're chasing their lifestyle. They're selling you products, selling you lies, and keeping you from discovering your own power. This isn't admiration. This is programming. They put stars in front of you so you never realize you were meant to shine. The moment you stop worshiping them is the moment you start waking up.
Grown men crying their eyes out because of celebrities. No human should be put on that pedestal. But sadly, it's something that's extremely normalized. Worshipping people because they make good music or they're good at playing a sport. What's wrong with people? You can appreciate someone's skill set without making yourself look like a fool. Each and every single one of us will end up in a grave. No one's higher or more important than the other. And I think that's something that people tend to forget.
The poor stay poor because the poor keep giving money to the rich. You guys are volunteers.
£300 on Chris Brown, £400 on Beyoncé. They're already rich. They don't need your money. You need your money.
Every year spending thousands of pounds on entertainment, but on your personal growth you don't want to spend. On getting to the next level you don't want to invest, you don't want to sacrifice. The rich people,
they already have money. They're using your money to make more money, and you're the one
reposting, I need to get rich. You're giving
your money away to people who are already rich.
How much did you spend on your Super Bowl tickets? 13 grand.
For 13 grand, I better feel Taylor Swift's breath on the back of my neck. For 13 grand, I better be able to count every sweat bead on Usher's face.
Celebrities do not know you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't fucking care, right? Most of these people, they make millions and billions off us. I talked to you about that before. They make hella money off us, bro. They don't give a fuck what we think.
That was my hard-working money for my kid so he can have a life. My kid heart surgery is what I'm worried about right now.
Look, like,
and for you to take my money out of my account just to go to some Beyonce concert, you done lost your mind.
I don't care.
I don't care what you don't care about.
Your voice like right now, and
I don't care.
Aggressive, like,
you owe me my money.
Ask your baby mom.
She ain't got nothing to deal with this. She ain't got nothing to deal with this. You need to take your little skinny jello cup titty butt to go find me my money.
For money. Why y'all don't have money? Like, I wanted to go to the concert.
They ain't got nothing to do with my wife running.
I mean, you never take me nowhere. Like, I wanted to go to the concert, and I went.
Because why would I take you somewhere when something is important? Why would I take somewhere? Why would I spend my hard working money?
I don't care.
I don't care what you don't care about. You got to care about my kid. That's what you need to care about. Because what if this was your life? What if this was your life? What if this was your life? I came to your house.
Your baby mom needs to take care of her kids.
My baby mama ain't doing nothing right now for me.
Exactly. So go bother her. Like,
I don't need to bother. Why would I bother somebody that ain't doing nothing for me or my child? Why would I bother somebody that ain't doing nothing for me right now?
Bro. Like,
you need to go find my money.
No, I'm not.
That's what you need to go find. You need to go find my money. I don't care what you gotta do. You better sell cool.
If you don't have 3 months of rent saved, you have no business going to Beyonce's concert or any other concert of your favorite artist. And as for the men, you have no business going to the World Cup that is coming up very soon, in a couple of months. You have no business just be a fan of Chelsea in the house. You have no business being outside if you don't have 3 months worth of your rent currently saved. Come back tomorrow for more truth over trends. Bye.
Some people just don't have their priorities right. Like, there's this young man on Facebook bragging about getting Beyonce tickets when he's 6 months behind in his rent. And his rent is $6,000. The priorities are all wrong.
And to the people asking, how much would you pay to see Beyonce? The price. I'm gonna pay the price.
So I'm here chilling with my girl, and she really mad because I want to buy her no Beyonce tickets, bro.
They selling out. I'm just trying to see when we getting our tickets.
What you mean they selling out? Do you know how much
like
they...
It's an if. I'm trying to figure out when we getting our tickets.
It is. It's not an if. It's a no. Like, I'm not getting them. Like, what you mean? It's an if. It's not an if. Where the if at?
It's Beyonce.
Okay, I understand if Beyonce bit hurt. You know how much her tickets is? I'm not paying. Bro, let me see this.
It's not that
Look at this.
much.
Look at this. Look at this, y'all. $1,000 each. That means 4,000 each. You think I'm gonna spend 4-5 G's on some tickets and we got bills? Are you kidding me?
Okay, we
Like,
been
check
had
this.
bills. Them bills ain't going nowhere. Them bills still gonna be there. Beyonce not always gonna be there.
Listen, we have rent
You
due.
don't know, she might be about to have another kid or something. You
Bro,
never
we
know.
have rent due. We have a car note
Okay,
due.
we gonna pay our
We
rent.
have light
We
bill
can park
due.
somewhere
Our
else.
car notes.
Plenty
Like,
candles.
you want me?
I'm just saying, it's winter.
So
They
you
not
want me
gonna
to
cut our.
So here's how the eviction process works. When a tenant is late on their rent, they're usually given a 3-day notice to pay or quit. And it says, hey, if you don't pay your rent in full in the next 3 days or work out a payment plan, we're gonna go forward with an eviction. Then what they do after the 3 days, the landlord goes down to the court and files eviction paperwork. The court then takes anywhere between 2 months to sometimes a year to review that paperwork. People getting evicted from a house have months to leave, sometimes up to a year to leave. And they know when a court enters a judgment against them, they get more time on top of that. It's never a case where the tenant misses their rent and then 30 days later the landlord's like, all right, forcibly remove you with a police officer. That doesn't happen. I've seen a few evictions in my day. I've never once seen the police come out of gun, ever.
Chris Brown is charging 1.5 million Jamaican dollars for concert tickets. That's the equivalent of 10,000 US dollars. Let's talk about it. Chris is having a concert at the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica on August 27th, and the concert is called Chris Brown and Friends Under the Influence. And someone was definitely under the influence of something when they came up with these ticket prices. So the friends include Sean Kingston, dancehall artist Dexter Daps, dancehall artist Ding Dong, and dancehall artist TJ. Now let's talk about these ticket prices. Now bear in mind this is a third world country, so let's be fucking for real. These prices are ridiculous. The bleachers start at 70 US dollars and that's 10,500 Jamaican dollars. That's not bad. I don't know where the bleachers are compared to the rest of the tier because the bleacher sounds like it's 20 miles away. The grandstand is 100 US dollars, that's 15,000 Jamaican dollars. The blue general VIP is 200 US dollars, that's 30,000 Jamaican dollars. The green VVIP, so that's very, very important person, is 300 US dollars, that's 45,000 Jamaican dollars. Indigo UVIP, which is Ultra VIP, that's 500 US dollars, and that's 75,000 Jamaican dollars. Cabana Suite is 5,000 US dollars, that's 750,000 Jamaican dollars. And the Skyview Suite is 10,000 US dollars, that's 1.5 million Jamaican dollars. Like, this is Skyview. That's gonna be from heaven. You're gonna be up in heaven with God watching Chris Brown from down below. Like, what the hell? I honestly don't know how many people in Jamaica can afford to pay $1.5 million for a concert ticket. Like, be very real. To my people in Jamaica, if you're planning on spending $1.5 million on a ticket, you're blood clot mad.